Good afternoon, everyone. Jason here for AxodysFC. And now that we're in the international break, it's time to find random things to talk about. And actually still somewhat relevant. It's time to look at what's been going on with our loan situation for Tottenham. In fact, one more loan today. Tanguy Ndombele is on loan to Galatasaray, and there's actually an option to buy come June for it sounds like about 15 million euros. So really hoping that he'll have a good season with them, and actually he's there in time for Champions League, and I think that's a reason Galatasaray was doable for him. He can go play in the Champions League with that team. And additionally, Davinson Sanchez has signed as well, and his move is a permanent one. He's signing a 4-year contract, and we're getting something like, how much was it? Maybe 9 million euros, or was it a little more? Anyway, it's over 5 years. It's definitely better than nothing, and it's good that he's got a chance to go to a team he wants to go to. Turkey, far preferable to Russia at this point if I'm Davinson Sanchez, and yeah, good that he'll be getting that Champions League football as well. So hopefully, it'll go well for him, and I wish him well. And now the other key related piece of info is essentially Ashley, the new signing center back is that we got from Blackburn. He's going to be with the first team, and one of those potential subs for us. So Ange has been impressed with him, and so yeah, there we go. I do wish we had another experienced center back other than Dyer, who, we still don't know if he is going to get that. Presumably he'll be on the list. Maybe we won't know that for another week or so, what our final registered team is with Premier League. But he is potentially available. Of course, the other guy that is presumably going to be left off that list still doesn't have a move anywhere, Hugo Lloris. So a lot of questions about those, but anyway, switching gears back to what I said I wanted to talk about, loan situation. The biggest impact player actually over the weekend was Alfie Devine for Port Vale, League One team, and they were playing Oxford United, I believe. And anyway, it sounded like kind of an exciting back and forth game. And actually, I think Oxford United finished with like 10 players, having had one sent off. But anyway, essentially, Alfie came in as a second half sub, got an assist off a free kick that he delivered as a header, finish at the goal. That put Port Vale up at that point, and then Oxford United immediately, or fairly rapidly after that, equalized with 10 men. So crazy. But anyway, then at right around the 99th minute, penalty scenario, the people who would regularly have that take the penalty kick had already been subbed out of the game for whatever reason. So Alfie Devine, 19-year-old, newly added to the team, Alfie Devine collected the ball, lined it up for the penalty and converted the penalty. Pretty cool way to win the game and have an impact. Great to see him off to a good start, and it'll be interesting to see, how long he continues as a super sub, or if he's going to, get into that starting lineup pretty quickly. Anyway, great to have him get out there and make an impact right away. Other players on loan that have got a little playing time so far, Joe Roden at Leeds. Apparently he started the last 3 games since he's been there, and actually their most recent one was a 0-0 draw. So obviously getting it done defensively and good to see him getting playing time there. Still, it's wild to me that he could never even get in a game at Spurs when he's been, playing for Wales, getting game time in the World Cup. Just weird. But anyway, good to see him doing well there, and hopefully he'll catch on. And if he doesn't sign there at the end of the year, at least there will be some additional transfer interest. I think we have at least one more year on his contract. So beyond that, basically, and actually Jed Spence did have a brief cameo in their most recent game, and it sounded like Leeds people were excited to could see the obvious potential in terms of his speed and ability on the ball. But anyway, he was not in long enough to have any significant impact, and hopefully he'll be getting plenty of game time for them as well, so that he can get his career back on track after disappointing year last year. And if he doesn't have a future at Tottenham, at least he should have some resale value for us at the end of this year. Beyond that, Dane Scarlett was on the bench as a sub, didn't get in the game. Ipswich won 3-2, I think, over Sheffield Wednesday, I want to say. Troy Parrott and let's see, one other player that Raylon. Yeah, they were on the bench but didn't play. So anyway, definitely good to finally finished out the window, getting a couple more players out of the team where they can get some action and we can focus on the players at hand. And overall, good to finally get there. It's disappointing it took this late. I mean, after the window essentially closed, to wrap up Ndombele and Davinson. But the key point is it's done now, and we can move forward. So looking forward to seeing how the international break goes for people. Word is actually that Destiny Udogie was set to go with Italy's U21 national team, but then he has had a fever, and so they decided to send him back home. And so it'll be good for him to just rest up and hopefully get some practice team with the younger guys that aren't away for international duty. However, the light practice schedule for non-international players go. But that's about it for today. Thanks again for tuning in. If you enjoy these, please like and subscribe, and I will see you again tomorrow. And so remember, to dare is to do.